Ladies and gentlemen of the reptile hobby, I'm Galen Tom and you're watching the Python Pit. This will be part 5 in the final chapter of my Mexican excursion of when I went to the beach town called Rincón De Guayabitos. At this beach I found one of my newest pet members of my clutch. He's not a reptile actually, he is a hermit crab. And this is Guayabito, a hermit crab I found on the beach. Little guy, he actually grew out of his shell, so he's doing well. He obviously went into one of my freshwater nyrate snail shells that my crayfish ate, so he decided to make it his own. So another update I'd like to share is that I'll be posting not only the profiles of my snakes, but also a new redesign of my reptile room. My current setup, it's a little crowded, to say the least. So what I'm going to be looking at now is to change the room in which I'll vlog it, just like I did with the last one, which was going from my photo room into my snake room. But since my daughter has taken over most of the room, I now need to redesign things. So a new addition to my latest snake clutch is this little guy right here. This little guy is a gopher snake. So far, I think his name is Mango, but I'm not 100% sure on that name. Very tame for a wild caught. The story behind this little guy is at the college I worked for, he was trying to get in my building. And it's kind of odd that this my CTO noticed him before I did, because usually I could spot these guys a mile away. He said, "Hey, look, a snake," and it was right in front of the main entrance door, which miraculously nobody opened because he would have been sliced, diced, and cut in half. I've had gopher snakes before, and some of them don't want to be touched. Some of them are very skittish. This guy, you know, kind of kicks around a little bit, but he's getting better. My daughter really loves him. He's doing well. He's eating on pinkies. Started him off with 1 pinky, and now he's up to 2. I think if I fed him every other day a pinky, he would definitely eat it, and I would definitely want to see him grow up. And I'm definitely going to keep him. Definitely. So yeah, I'll be doing a focus on him soon enough for a profile a little bit later. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus right on it. Hey, say hi to the camera, buddy. I present the final chapter of my Mexican vacation, part 5 of the Python Pit, Rincón De Guayabitos. Okay, so we're on our way to the beach. So see, we got the family, my brother-in-law, my daughter, my wife, my other brother-in-law, my brothers, not brother-in-laws. And you're right. Truck passing really freaking close to us. But my other brother, Pepe, and since he's a married practicing priest, if that's oxymoron, he's studying Bible stuff. He's blessing the house. So we got about 4 to 5 hours ahead of us before we get there, so I'll probably vlog a little bit on our way there. It's kind of odd that a lot of traffic, only one gate is open to pay, and we're all just like huddling trying to get there at the same time. But look at that, way out there you got a lot of agave plants. We're getting ready to plant here. So when you drink tequila, most likely it was grown here. Guess they haven't worked getting up the mountain yet. I stand corrected. If you look way out there, you can see it. Jeez, look at all of this here. Agave. It's being grown. Another pay for freeway. See how much it's going to cost us. Hey, at least the line's not long. So you can see everybody's like dead tired, except for Harad and myself. You know, it's going to be a long day when you set the alarm, what time you're supposed to wake up, and it says, oh, this alarm's going to go off in 2 hours and 44 minutes. Okay, Travel Mexico. So we're here at another stop, our second rest stop. Pretty beautiful place. You see the family here. Probably go cheap, just pack some lunches and just do the rest stops. But this is a pretty cool place. Very beautiful out there. For some reason, I'm the only one in flip-flops. But I guarantee you that a lot of people are going to be hating it because it definitely got hot and humid right now. There's a cow there. Probably the most normal cow I've seen here. I've seen a lot of different breeds of bulls and cows just going about his own business. It pretty much feels like going to Muir Woods. If you're out in California, you know what Muir Woods is to get to it. We're in Mexico, no doubt about it, but it feels just like Muir Woods. And it looks like we have the second accident of our trip. Not us, of course. That dude hit hard. Glad he's alright, his dog. So one thing you see a lot here are roadside memorials. And it's kind of crazy because there's like double line, no passing. And it even says signs that it's really dangerous, don't do it. Yet people in trucks are just flying by. It's just unreal. I mean, I lost count after 20 roadside memorials, so, you know, there may be some young people that watch this video. You're not indestructible. You're not, you know, you can die doing stupid stuff. So, please, you know, I mean, you may live for the moment, but the moment, you know, definitely passes, and there's still a lot more life to live. And, you know, we're not just talking roadside memorials for like Mexican citizens here. I see American names, so they're like, it's just crazy. It's like just some kind of crocodile farm right about here. Well, you know you're at the beach, or close by it, when you see a dune buggy. This is it. This is the place we'll be staying. The beach town. How is this close by Puerto Vallarta?
Yeah, we're near.
Yeah, so we're pretty close. This is not Puerto Vallarta.
Almost an hour.
An hour, and we'll be at Puerto Vallarta. So. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Share that story again. That's just funny about the cheap hotel. 1,000 pesos, which is roughly under $100 for the bus fare and a 3-day stay, right?
Yeah.
And what did Pablo find on his pillow? What did you say? A booger on his pillow.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
my room without any curtains.
So people saw you changing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just gross. And the pool had like algae and probably other stuff floating in it.
Yeah.
So here we are. This is ours, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very nice. And we're here on a Monday, so we're staying Monday through when? Thursday? Friday. So we're not gonna have too many people. So we are here. Made it. The whole family. It's my wife. My kid, as you hear them fighting all day in the car. There's Pepe. There is the beach. We're right there. This is so cool. Even have outside bathrooms. It's my nephew Chris. My other nephew Jordan. Named after the great Michael Jordan. I'm not kidding you. But he likes more of Michael Jackson. There's my daughter with cousin, my niece, Alondra. Wow, this is cool. And there's the beach. Not bad. My wife's down there with my kid. So this little guy here was crawling across the beach. So I picked up a few rocks, borrowed one of my nephews or niece's pail, some sand in there, and got this little guy. And I've been handling him. I'm not going to handle him now because he's kind of getting comfortable. He's a kind of cute guy. Okay, it's day 2 at our beach excursion with the family. You could hear in the bungalow they're making breakfast. Kids are playing. I'm now sick because probably 80% of the people were sick in the family at the house with flus and cold, and now my throat hurts really bad. I was afraid that maybe being in the ocean water getting in my nose and giving me infection in my sinuses, but that would be the least of my worries. I'd rather be sick. Okay, so we're off. My brother Marcos, say hi. Hey. And I are going to town. We went last night, but there's hardly anything open. Got a couple ideas. So I get some gifts for some people, and we'll see what we find. How you doing, buddy? Where you going? So we're here at the market, and I said I want to look for birds or animals. I got parrot, phoenix. What? You trying to talk to me? You want to talk? Oh, this one wants to talk. Oh, let me adjust the lighting here. You want to talk? Uh-huh. Poor guy, he's probably like suffering because he has no filtration and no air, just a big round thing that people use for a goldfish. And you have angelfish, which is not even good for a goldfish. You're like, oh, please take me home, put me in a proper aquarium. This sucks. What are those? They're fish. Poor guys, dirty water, but at least they have aeration. A lot of butterflies here. And this is one that's down for the count. Unfortunately, I think it's already dead. But I saw one that was white on the way here that, you know how butterflies have to flutter to fly? This one was just gliding. It was as big as my hand. Well, I can finally say I found the snake. May not be the snake I'm looking for. And our little buddy's doing good. He just kind of hid in his shell right now. But he was up on the rocks. He's eating the lettuce. He dug himself a little cubby hole. Gave some fresh water. It's a golden gecko or so. I didn't think they were out here, but they are. You know, you gotta like this. I'm having tacos de birria across the street from my bungalow, and I still could get Wi-Fi from across the street. Funny how I have problems getting disconnection inside my room, but across the street, no problems. So one thing I get asked a lot here when I go to Mexico is it dangerous? Do I ever feel that my life's in danger? Which, honestly, no, I don't, you know. If you come to Mexico and you respect people and give them respect and try to speak some of the language, you're gonna do all right. You know, don't be the drunken tourist that's going around thinking that they could act the fool, basically. My in-laws live, mostly my mother and father-in-law, they live in one of the poor parts of Mexico in Tonalá. And the thing about it is, I never felt my life was in danger or what have you. It's no different if you go to any big city in the United States like San Francisco or Sacramento. So another tip about traveling in Mexico, whenever you stop to get something to eat, always remember to ask how much the tacos or the quesadillas or whatever you're going to eat, pizza, hamburgers, hot dogs, they have all that here. Ask how much it is first, because some of them don't state it, and then if you eat and you ask and they go, that means they're making up the price. But what ended up happening is this guy for 3 tacos and a Coke charged me about 50 pesos, which was still under $5, but still, it's like, I'm pretty sure they weren't that expensive. Do not know what this thing is. It's ugly. Going back in the ocean. No, no, no. ¿Está bien para comer? Sí. Ay. Que está comiendo camarón. ¿Es no camarón, no? Sí. Sabe como camarón. No, está bien.
Nomás se le quita lo de arriba, el caparazoncito. Y ya todo lo demás pura carne, como el camarón.
So the vendor guy said that it was leeches. So I guess that's Spanish for leech, like an ocean leech, crustacean. He says really delicious. I'll take his word for it. I never tried one, and I don't intend on trying one. Here's a good find. I guess that's one of those blowfish. Turtle shell. Kind of sad. You know, I'm finding a lot of dead fish, blowfish, crabs. Carcass of those leeches. Now I found a turtle shell. I'm pretty sure it's a turtle shell. I don't know what else it would be. I'm not sure what this is exactly about. I hate to think that this family here. A lot of people left cars, obviously candles. Okay, I made it to this memorial. See? Made it there. Now I got this long walk all the way back to my bungalow. Somewhere way out there where I can't even make it out. It's probably going to take me a good 20-30 minutes to walk there, knowing me, because I'm going to be searching for animals out in the way. But that red rock right here was kind of laying down. So that way it was kind of like what do you call it, like a ramp into that shell where I put the salt water in. This guy totally put it up. I am amazed at how strong he is for such a little guy. Okay, folks, it is my last full day here. This is Jackie or Jacqueline, and you know, like I said, when you're here in Mexico, you're gonna find people that speak English. She's actually from the United States. She lived in Chicago. So you were in Chicago, right?
Yeah, I was in Chicago. Well, actually, I was actually from a small town near Chicago. It's like 40 minutes away from Chicago. It's named Bloomington in Illinois.
So her parents worked in the United States, came here and got this business, one of many of the candies and all the knickknacks and stuff. So how long have you been back here in Mexico?
I've been in Mexico for like 2.5 years now.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
And she totally misses the United States. So not everybody that, you know, you grew up there. So you're,
Yeah.
and we talked about the cockroaches flying and they're big and stuff like that. What's the shop's name?
It's called El Pinocho. It's like a little
Pinocchio?
gift. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to do lunch. I know my mother-in-law is probably going to be pissed at me for not eating it. But I'm at the Rodeo Bar and Grill. I'm going to try the hamburgers with the fries and soda. They also have, which is pretty cool, a ribeye steak. So the burger is pretty good. Different way they prepare, but there's sometimes ketchup's different. I mean, they have Heinz out here, but it's a little more tangier. But it really hit the spot. Look at those eyes, the ojos. They're green. They're so beautiful. They're beautiful creatures. Iguanas, aren't you? Yeah, you're a good boy, huh? Now he's joking that we could eat this guy. I had no intention of eating an iguana. Well, number one, it sounds gross. Number two, I couldn't do it. Look at his claws. And I'm sunburned right now, and you're clawing me really bad. Oh. You're such a good boy. Yeah, he is. So I didn't find my snake, but I found my iguana. High five? High five. Okay, so I'm here with the family. And there's more like way over there. My daughter's over there with her auntie. And we're eating tacos de birria. Or quesadillas de birria, or anything de birria. So anything birria.
Tacos de birria y de barbacoa.
Yeah, barbecue, everything's here. There's our last day here, so it's wrapping up. My wife is not happy.
Pronto se llega el tiempo, si Dios quiere.
Yeah, this is my first time. My mother says, how many times have we been trying to go here?
Primeramente Dios.
And only God could make us go. I basically ate with my eyes. So I had 6, which I had 6 last time, like 2 days ago, when it wasn't this crowded. It is Friday, so people are coming to the beach and checking in, or checked in last night. It got really busy last night. So this is pretty much normal. When I came here 2 days ago, there was no line. I was the only one, which was cool because I got all the attention. And I couldn't eat my other 2 tacos, so my brother-in-law thought, oh, there, he's going to eat it for me. So my wife's real sad because we're heading back. She's about to cry. Are you sad? Let's try it again. Are you sad? Huh? Mucho? So what happened is we parked, locked the car. This tipped over, which you could see some of the sand and the wetness. My brother-in-law's probably going to kill me. And I noticed he was crawling on my back. So I had to run down the street, get my brother Aldorado's keys, open this car up and put him back in. And you know, my wife was like, oh, I was worried. And I was like, yeah, you're probably worried about he's going to get out and stink. I said, no, I was worried about he's not going to have any water. So thank you, honey, for really caring about the shellfish.
You're welcome.
There he is, safe and sound.